be reduced to rubble by now.
Right.
I know it's just different mechanics for different games, but it's just like, it just seems so funny that the medieval setting has, you know, burn down proof buildings,
What?
while the sci-fi setting doesn't.
Righto. Off I go then. What is it?
Also burn down proof buildings. What fantastic English.
Yes, me lord. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. What is it? Righto.
Okay, I'm going to toss some more towers here just to help with the whole defense thing. Fucking banner getting in the way.
Off I go
Put it
then.
there instead then.
Yes, me lord. Is there danger?
Okay, the next attack will probably come from this side. But yeah, basically the goal of the tower thing is to lure him all the way over, like, up to here. And then he can just take on the enemy base by himself. I think with the amount of health he has and the divine shielding and whatnot, they just can't kill him.
Job done.
So we can use him as a one-man wrecking crew. I know that it seems a little cheaty and a little unfair, but it's not that big of a deal. It's funny to me. Get that. Get that. Get this. And once we get enough, I'll get this as well.
What do you need? On my way.
Every so often when I look at that portrait of the artist up in the top left, kind of looks like he's at the start of like a, you know, a beard going on. Then another time I look and it's just whatever way his skin is creasing. It's actually really disorientating because I can't tell, does he look like more of a rock star or not? Like sometimes it's, you know, with the hair and whatnot, he's got that look going on. Then he's got, you know, the faint mustache and he looks like a bit more of one. But then, you know, like, it's wavering depending on when I look at him. My English is fucking failing. Basically what I'm trying to say is, sometimes I look at him and he's got a facial hair. Other times he doesn't. And it's annoying me because you know, when you're looking at someone, you like to have one image of them, not getting like, one time they look like Keanu Reeves, the next time they look like Hulk Hogan. You like to have one image of them, not 10.
Shall be done. Our town is under
And
siege.
here I thought they were just going to attack from this side.
My lord.
You know, the alternating. Apparently not. I think that makes sense anyway, what I was trying to say there. Also, I'm just getting my English going out the damn window.
On my way.
Over here.
Is there danger?
I'm so used to StarCraft just being able to select my entire army in one thing.
Right.
But I'm playing an older game, so I've actually some restrictions and stuff.
What?
Drop ye. Pair here. That. And that. Go back here then. You can kind of see something over here. Somehow these guys aren't being attacked.
The light is my strength.
Okay, let's move so Uther can keep patrolling. Since we have some guys, let's move out.
Sound plan.
Dragon hunters. There are be dragons here.
Have you come to join in our hunt? What are you dwarves hunting in this region? We're hunting black drakes. It's said that drake's blood can bestow fiery enchantments upon weapons.
The fiery enchantments you seek could prove useful.
The name of the beast we're hunting is Cyranox. With your aid, the monster won't stand a chance.
Now we've unlocked the second human unit. Dwarves. Well, riflemen. And we've gotten the optional mission for this level. To slay Cyranox. The rogue black dragon Cyranox has been ravaging the local farmsteads for weeks. The dwarven hunters who have come to claim the beast's heart report that the gargantuan beast has fled back to his lair, may be vulnerable to a surprise attack. And sadly we can't take this guy with us. He's a dwarven mortar team. basically anti-building kind of guy. So yeah, we'll get them later on, but not just yet. And here's the upgrade building for us. The you know, I think we got upgrades from the orc lumber mill. The blacksmith is for the human upgrade thing. The lumber mill for humans just gives like a building, you know, armor upgrades, and what's the other thing? Building armor upgrades and like lumber capacity upgrades. Basically, how much your workers can carry each, you know, in each trip. It's been a while, so maybe I'm wrong.
Fire!
Thank you. Let's just keep going.
Say the words.
Palmy's thinking, should I get some upgrades or should I get some mooks? Let's grab a few more of these, because if memory serves, the Cyronox is, you know, perpetually flying. Yes, it has upgrades for lumber harvesting and masonry. Okay, guys, just wait over here while I'm trying to figure shit out. Okay. With that, with that, with that, and that, and that. Shouldn't be queuing so much up, but fuck it. It's fine. Also, artists, up here. Up here. Okay. Destroy this. You. And you. And we got potions of healing. I want to grab one of these, but we're fine for the moment. Okay, where's artists? There you are. Charge.
Job's done.
I want to make sure he gets into the fight, so let's just let him charge ahead.
Aye, my lord. Job's done. What do you need? Right.
Charge.
Say the word.
Charge. And let's just queue up a few more of you. Yeah, he can't engage those fires in these guys at all. He can just like run past them at best. So basically, he just serves as a glorified decoy.
Job's done.
The noble paladin.
Dare challenge me. You mortals become more reckless with every generation.
Job's done.
Heal it. Did they just kill off the dragons over there? They might have. Heal. Come on. Hang in there. Heal. This is also doing piercing damage, 25 to 100. Ugh.
Let's bring this heart back to the dwarves. A sound plan.
If you right click on an item and then left click somewhere, you can drop them.
Job's done.
The Heart of Cyronox. The still beating Heart of Cyronox can be used to imbibe an orb, imbue an orb with the fiery powers of a dragon. Considering how important orbs are to upgrading your character within Warcraft, it's kind of funny how orbs kind of died off as important in WoW. Certainly you could get an important orb that allows teleportation or whatever, but it wasn't useful as an upgrade method to your characters. Like here, once we get an orb, it's floating around our weapon to signify that we have, you know, our weapon's been empowered up by it. And orbs are bloody handy, but it's kind of strange that's one thing that didn't carry over. But you may recognize, some of those icons here from in WoW. Like this is, I swear I've seen it tied in with Infernals or something. This is a normal scroll.
Our town is under
I've seen this before on like a trash item, but I'm not sure about seeing that potion. I have seen that ring though before. So many icons get carried over. Even that sword icon has gotten carried over. I think it's gotten a bit of an increased image as well. Like the blade is a bit longer in it. But yeah, that holy light icon is the symbol for holy light in WoW. That's, I think, the symbol for the candy and something, at Hollow's End, and maybe something else. Like, so much gets carried over. It's real fun, throwback. Also, random piggy. Okay. We did see some guys over here, and I do want the artist to engage them. I think he can gain a bit more XP this level, so we want him to get the next level. Sending the footmen in is purely as decoys. Okay, need to send ye up here. There. And then back. Ooh. Grab you, and you. You can kind of see the units we're gonna get. Griffin Riders and Knights. Riflemen, mortar teams, steam tanks, and gyrocopters. Griffins and gyrocopters are flying units. Mortar teams and steam tanks are siege units. Riflemen are, the guys we already have, the range units. And Knights are, you've already seen them, they're like heavy ground units. Oh, I think that those dwarves had killed those earlier. But anyway, there's a secret over here. One of the ones we'll be getting.
Say the word.
Follow him.
Orders.
Follow him. We won't be able to access it just yet. There's actually quite a few on this map.
Research complete.
That I can remember anyway. Somewhere over here, it's like, like right here-ish. There's a path that, or maybe it's this here. I think it's this here. There's a path down to an enemy. It gives you an item I don't use. It's like a wand of wand of negation or something. Sorry, since I played this game when I was a lot younger, some of the old ways of I said things have carried over. Like I used to say Katoon, Seaton, and that kept carrying over. I pronounced Archimonde hysterically wrong, because that's how it looked to me when I was young.
Right.
And that's carried over for ages. Only as I've gotten older and realized, I'm pronouncing that wrong, or heard a friend pronouncing it differently, have I realized how grievously wrong I'm saying it.
Research complete. Of course. Now I will reforge your weapons to strike with searing heat.
I will also walk through a building and stand over here and never talk again.
I'm here to help. Certainly.
Keep trying to kill him if I want to.
Justice shall
But anyway, now we have an orb. Adds 5 bonus fire damage to the attack of a hero. When carried, the hero's attacks also do splash damage to nearby enemy units. The fire, I think, is kind of irrelevant. There's no real elemental attacks in this, so we don't have to worry about that. Thankfully, considering how I played Path of Exile, I kind of forgot resistances were a thing because I'm used to them not being a thing. There being elemental attacks, but them not being a big deal. Like, I've played WoW's copious amounts, and there's elemental attacks out the wazoo, but it doesn't matter, because, like,
Research complete.
you don't have to, in later on WoW, you don't need to stack resistances, you don't need to worry about that. So, there may be plenty of elemental attacks, but it doesn't matter. So I've kind of brought that way of thinking into Path of Exile, and it blew back in my face. I died so much because of my poor resistances.
I'm here to help.
Oh, I remember I was playing Spec Ops: The Line. I really like that game. Mechanically, it ain't the greatest game. I did find some of the lines in it fantastic, though. How does it go? I'm just trying to count the words out because I can't remember the full thing. What are the 8 most scariest words in the English language? We're Delta operators, and we're here to help. Or something to that effect. It's probably it's better when you hear it in context, but just the delivery of some of the lines and, you know, different things like that. Just I found really funny or really not punchy or whatever, and it's, I don't know, it just made me really like the game. Certainly I've seen plenty of critiques of it, and it may have a fair point. But it just, you know, I know the game just holds a special little place for me. So, yeah. Let's get a few more riflemen. And let's get more footmen. Artists, move out this way. We now probably have enough troops. We could probably complete the mission right now, but we won't. What we're going to do is draw this out for as long as possible.
Ready for action.
What? Merlin,
Up here.
Here? You must have an encampment nearby.
Over here. Like I said, we're going to be getting... Oh, shit. Over here. Over here. Over here. Heal. Damn it. Heal. Hooter. Move. Heal. Nice. Up here. Get to the middle. Damn it. It just AoE attack. Get him to the middle, he can hit them all. Nice.
The light is my strength.
Now continue.
Is there danger?
I think there's some just stationed around the place. Don't need to worry too much about them. Kind of annoying that the Rangers are melee, but whatever. Just considering how... Actually, the dwarves have more health than our fucking footmen. We should toss them into melee. Give the footmen the guns. Okay. Now, if you kill off these buildings, I think you get another item.
For my father, the king. Justice has come.
And so have I.
For honor. Feel my wrath.
Okay. Now, over here is a ramp up.
Certainly.
And a ton of trees. If we had the siege guy, we could get him to just demolish it all. But we don't, so we're going to have to do it the slower way.
Of course. Justice shall be done. Orders? Is there danger?
Okay, everyone move back here.
Yes, my liege.
Move back here. Artists, up here. We're going to have to get our peasants, sorry, to take it all down. To, you know, just take an axe and get rid of it all. Quite manually. If we did it with the other guy, it would just take a few shots and we'd take quite a few trees down in like just an AoE. It's quite nice. Excuse me. So, basically, we're just going to have to keep sending out peasants. Suppose if we wanted to do this quicker, we would just get the lumber mills both at different points.
Ready to work.
Right now, I'm thinking of just, you know, deforesting all the way over to here, then in. But that would take extra long. But yes, anyway, let's grab Artis. Move up here.
Say the word.
Over here.
Justice shall be done.
Ready to work.
Okay, let's see. Up here is the enemy base.
Our town is under siege.
Oh, good, they're engaging. Fantastic. Thank you, Uther. But, yes, basically the point of what I was saying I was going to do is that we have to build a effective wall of towers all the way up to here. Somewhere around here, Uther will try and navigate around, and he'll end up pulling the base on top of him, and he can just take down the rest of it from there. So we're gonna try and do that, because it's kind of fun to see a one-man army.
What do you need?
Even if we can't be said army, at least we can watch it.
What do you need? Right.
So that's one thing we'll be putting the gold towards. And we probably have more than enough gold. Also, for some reason, the gold mine has a health bar. Don't know why. Also, it seems maybe I can't get any more levels for him on this thing.
For honor.
It seems no. Haven't gotten any more XP. So yeah, seems he's capped out for this level.
Of course.
Alright then. I couldn't remember exactly how they did it. I thought if he got any bit of the bar full, he could complete that level. I thought the bar would be completely empty if he couldn't. Obviously, it could be completely empty if he hasn't gained any XP, but like say after a fight, if it's still completely empty, then he couldn't do anything for that. Level up anymore for that level. Clearly not the case. Let's see.
Is there danger?
Okay, let's engage over here.
Of course.
There's also plenty of creeps around the place. With plenty, these guys. These are creeps. They're basically just, you know, neutral enemies within the area. There's plenty of them around the place. So we can get a bit of extra gold from them.
The light is my strength.
If there was a merchant building on here, we could sell some equipment to them. But I don't think there's many of those within the campaign.
A sound plan.
There might be some, but
For honor.
I really can't think of many of them.
Justice shall be done.
Okay, let's move here.
You have a target?
Let's move here. Okay. Let's see. How's best to get Uther to go up there? Pretty much have to just build a conga line of towers. Since I'm only getting so few gold, I may want to actually start getting rid of a few of my troops, because they take up a fair bit of food.
I'm here to help. For honor.
Let's move here. And move back. They're actually deforesting quite quickly.
Forward.
You set up the lumber mill. Where did I think it was
Our
gonna be?
town is under siege.
It'll be fun. Set the lumber mill
Our forces
here.
are under attack. Yes, my lord.
Hey, over here. Help.
Time to go.
Indeed. Leave the tower alone. Alright. Oh, you're over here.
You have a target? Yes, my liege.
Get up here.
Of course.
No, ye. I need ye to stop demolishing over here. And to... You get up to work up there. Well, you... build a lumber mill. Here. And I think they even use a similar model in WoW for lumber mills. I think. It's hard for me to be sure. You know, I'm thinking, since, you know, Uther can't move through your troops, if you had troops, like, done out in the right positions, you might be able to actually mess with his navigation using troops instead of towers. That's an idea, anyway.
Aye, my lord.
Okay, that's done. In which case, let's get all these peons. Or peasants, sorry. The orc ones are peons. I keep getting them confused. Over there. There.
Alright. Off I go then.
Okay.
Alright.
There, there, and there. And over here.
Go then.
Just thinking of something, but my mind's blanked.
Shall be done.
Job's done.
Think those other guys walked the whole way back or something? Yeah, they did. Yeah, that'll take them a bit. Guess it didn't take them too long. What speed are they at? Slow. Yeah, that sounds about on right. About par. I think all, peasants, all worker units are classed as slow movement speed. I think they all are. Now this, my friends, is the waiting game. We basically just have to wait the entire time for this. There's also one other secret. It's up here. To access it, we have to hack through the trees up here. It's going to take a while. The more peasants we have, the better. But for the tower thing, I'm going to need a lot of money. I'm not sure if I'm going to get nearly enough. There's a bit more money I can
Is there danger?
attack.
Our forces are under attack.
There's a bit more money I can get access to. Wait. Oh, thank you, Uther. Basically, remember those creeps I was saying how they have money? If I could get if I can get access to the guys up here, and then the guy down here, and the different groups around the place, I might be able to help fund this a bit more,
Say the word.
Thinking I could just plonk my army here, and it would help reduce the amount of damage my place takes. Because the attacks only come from there. Also, those demons they talk about never do turn up.
What is it?
I think this might be it, the path I'm looking for. It's been too long, I can't remember the exact point. I think this is it, because I think you walk quite close to here. Let's send ye up here. Okay. But yeah, basically, if you get Uther to start patting up to here, he will wander into the base and start killing everything. And because I want to see that again, let's get on with it. Then again, I have no real spare peasants here. I may want to wait till I'm done with all the deforesting before I start trying to do that. It will also give me some more time to generate a bit more cash.
Is there danger?
I'll just
Certain.
move artists around here. See if I can't find any more mooks to kill.
For honor.
The
Certainly.
these guys aren't considered creeps, so they won't give us any extra cash. I don't think there's any more little groups of them.
Sound plan.
I was wrong.
Our forces are under attack.
Of course.
Assist. Ooh, I'm gonna lose a few guys.
Say the word.
Alright, move back.
I'm in order.
Let's try and keep all my guys around the same position, just to make damn sure all my units engage. Because I don't think those marksmen back here really got involved too much.
Yes, my liege.
Attack. Here, here, and back.
Justice shall be done.
Attack. Here, here, and back.
Certainly. Say the word.
Attack. Here, 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 and back. Really, I didn't need to even set the second group there, never mind the one guy on his own, but I did so just for the sake of doing so. I don't think the upkeep comes out of the amount of gold you get off creeps. I think it's just from the mines. But yeah, basically there's some trees around here. I think it's this stuff over here. If you chop through them, you get into a secret area. That's just up here. Well, the deforestation's coming on along there. And yes, over here was the area. Has he just been waiting there? No, he hasn't. So, how do I get him to go up? Maybe if I block off his path here, he'll try and pat around. And if I bring up the blockage up enough, like, you know, bring it up to block off there, he comes here, and it just goes from here up to like here. You know, leave him a way to wrap around. He might go around. Like, he might try and go that way. Not sure. Go to Artis.
What is it?
This is taking a bit. I feel like I almost should be giving you 2 episodes. Maybe just for this early bit.
Our forces are under attack.
At least Artis is actually initially engaging with these guys. Rather than just turning in at the, tail end of it. Well, turning up at the tail end of it. English. Get it? Beautiful.
For honor.
And as you can see, I'm gradually losing units, which does mean I could get. I think I'm after losing units, which would mean I could get more peasants, but I'm not sure. Also, I could try and kill those guys if I wanted to. They wouldn't exactly give me a real threat. They I do believe have a minimum fire range, and yeah. They will, I think, just keep trying to run away to engage. I think that's how the siege units work.
Yes, my lord. What? What is
Okay,
it?
look, go there.
All right.
Now go here.
Yes, my lord.
Don't need you working on some separate project.
Yes, my liege.
Okay, I have a fair bit of cash. I'm wondering. Okay, since ye aren't working on that. So how am I gonna do it? Once Let's go there. Maybe if I capped this off. Just block it off. He'll... Well, depending on what side he's on, it won't matter. Alright. So if I block off here... And yes, it has to be... It has to be complete wall off. Otherwise he'll, you know, get through. I could use units in it to block it off, but... Not sure how well they'll work. Especially down at these later ends. Probably won't work too well.
Yes, my lord. Righto. Off I go then.
And I know I'm only stationing 4 guys here to do it, but...
Off I go then. Alright. Job's done. Job's done.
So it's gonna take a bit, but oh well.
Job's done.
Also, don't really have much gold left. I'm gonna get vastly less than 1,200 there. It's actually going kind of quicker than expected. I know it's only after they're only on the second set of 4 towers, but still, it's quicker than I expected.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
The light is my strength.
Okay, guys, move.
On my way.
We'll probably want to have the blocking towers done around the same time as the last ones. Artist, move, engage this guy. Okay, that AoE, the splash damage is negligible. It might even just be that 5 points.
Job's done.
Justice
Job
shall be
done.
done.
Seriously negligible.
The light is my strength. A sound plan.
Okay,
What? Yes, my lord.
move,
Yes, my
move.
lord. Oh, word. Job's done. Righto. Job's done. I can't build that. Job's done. Job's done. Lord. Righto.
Oh wait,
What?
damn it.
All right. Off
Yeah.
I go then. What is it?
Go there,
What?
go there.
What is it? Yes, me lord.
You get back to work.
What is it? Job's done.
You build this,
Me lord. Job's done.
and we'll cap it off now in
Job's
a
done.
moment.
Job's done. Righto. Job's done. Job's done.
Maybe we could cap it off with units.
Yes, me lord. Off I go then.
Actually, yeah, if I move these up here and have them hold position.
Job's done. Job's done. Oh, word.
Hold position.
Job's done.
No,
What?
this is why you use buildings.
Job's done.
Because they,
Righto.
you know, take up space better.
What is it?
Damn it. The way it's lined up, I need a unit to linger.
Me lord. Yes, me lord.
Move here, hold position.
Job's done. Job's done.
The moment
Job's
the
done.
first orc attack comes, they're gonna start destroying those towers. Just like
Job's done.
slaughtering
Off
them.
I go then.
I think I've done this right. Let us see, folks. May seem like these towers weren't needed because of the way he's going, but he's only going that way because I did those right.
What?
I'm here to help.
Job's done.
Certainly. Of course. For honor. Certainly.
Okay. It's weird that they're getting all those misses. Because I swore those misses only happened if you had some, like, effect going on that causes enemies to have a chance to miss you.
Of course.
Maybe Maybe there's some mechanic I'm not remembering.
For honor.
Okay, pull back.